back to another video, and today I am here kind of just in the toy room because I wanted to just tell you guys some updates of what's going on, stuff I've been up to, and also just a bunch of stuff that we have around the room. So first of all, I know I was really hoping to get a lot more videos out for just the beginning of October, but sadly that did not happen. A lot of setbacks have been happening, mainly just a lot of plans that I've had that you've probably seen, especially last night. Last night was a big thing, but I was going to upload a video that night, but sad I didn't have the right, and I didn't get it done. All right, that's basically what it is, but I am going to be doing a lot more. I have an entire schedule now. I was gonna just kind of freeball it and just start doing stuff, but I kind of need like a list on what I need to do. So I made that. I have everything I want to do, so now we just gotta get to it. But I want to make this quick little video for today, since today was supposed to be a video that was a little bit different. It was gonna be a custom video, but we're gonna save that for tomorrow. And we're just gonna give you something a little here that's kind of unedited, with some music in the background, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But I wanted to show you guys the toy room just a little bit, because I mean, there's not much to it, but I do have some new stuff and some new kind of displays. Sorry for the bright light, but new little display options that I got going on here. I do have some new figures and just some stuff that might be coming out for this month, so I'm very excited for that. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I really don't remember what I showed you guys last time, because I do believe I did a video showing off the entire toy room, but basically we have everything here. I put my figures that I'm going to be reviewing for Mondays up there now, so I think that's going to be really cool. Nothing really too new here. On the Pyramid Head video, I did say that someone was going to leave a comment guessing which character this is. And yeah, nobody really said anything, which honestly I kind of expected, but I might just open this later on. We'll see. But hey, if you still have any guesses, go right ahead and leave them in the comments, because I thought it would be a fun idea. And maybe if I get a little bit more, up in the views and stuff, I think a lot of people would like it. But we have Pyramid Head up on the shelf now, and if it would focus, there we go. He's up there with everybody else, which I'm very happy for. We have everybody up there that we got, and yeah, nothing really too new. Nobody's fallen over. Everybody seems to be nice and steady. I don't know if I showed you guys this guy, because honestly I don't remember the last vlog that I did, but I do have the Moo Toast now. I'm going to be reviewing her probably next month, because I cannot wait to review her as well. We're going to have two little ladies we're going to be reviewing, so that's going to be pretty cool. I also did get this, which I am so happy with. You guys know that I absolutely adore Tommy Lee Jones's Two-Face, and when McFarlane said when they announced this guy, I knew I had to get him as first thing that I would get from this wave. And you can see everybody else that's down there. I still need to get this stupid Batman and Robin wave with let's see, who am I missing? I know I'm missing Batgirl, I'm missing Poison Ivy, and I'm also missing the Build-A-Figure from Mr. Freeze, but yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. I have Michael up here. Michael has his own set. I will be doing a full review on this whole costume, just like I did with the Leatherface last year, so I cannot wait to show you guys this. I even painted the knife. I thought that was pretty fun. I also have a little Leatherface shelf here, which has a Leatherface Thomas Hewitt figure. I am very happy with that. It's going to be so cool to review. That might be the next one after Ghostface, so that's going to be pretty dope. But yeah, nothing really too new. This is my corner of stuff that I need to review, which is just right in there, so there's a little sneak peek right there. That's all you get. But yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I am working or thinking about customizing art here, because I just saw the double feature to Terrifier 3, watching both the second Terrifier and then the third one, and oh my god, it was fantastic. It was one of the coolest things that I've ever done. So I do have a little bit of complaints, but I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, I'm actually very happy with what I saw. I might go on a little bit of a tangent because I wish they would have done, the theater itself could have done so much more for this event, but oh well. But it made me really think about repainting him, and not really, because these doesn't really change at all, but I'm really thinking maybe repainting the eyes a little bit. I know I'm so proud of these eyes, and but gosh, his eyes in the new movie are insane, and they just look so demonic, and it's awesome, and I would love to capture that with this figure, but I don't know. Or I would just like get a completely new head sculpt and just start making a bunch of different faces. So I don't know, that's an option too. Alright, so when I went to go see it, I went to see it last night. We went all the way up into the heart of Tulsa, which it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool experience. I was hoping they would do a lot more though. The main thing that I wish they did was actually have posters. Like, it was probably one of the lamest things to like go into, and like nobody seems hyped for it at all. It was weird. It was just a weird experience. This is like it was the only day to watch the double feature, right? So you would think for only a one-day thing, plus the Einstein Kills music video that's going to be playing right afterwards, that's a pretty big deal. I mean, to me that just seems like a really big thing that you would be advertising a lot. And I was hoping they would have like free pick posters that you could take home for this double feature. The poster would be just kind of all over the place, some little cardboard cutouts or something. Of course, like the popcorn bucket or some like drink thing. They had nothing. They like legit had nothing. There was a point where we literally were looking at the screen where the movies would be kind of showing, this is playing, this will be playing in 10 minutes, blah, blah, blah. And we looked up there and we were just like, where is it? Like, is this this has to be the right theater, right? Because it's not up on the screen, but then it would pop up for like a couple seconds, then flash away, and it's like, okay, weird. So then we went up to the lady, and I gave her like the phone to like scan the QR code, and she just seemed very like disgusted in us for watching this. Like, it's like, I don't know, she just gave us a really weird look. She even asked us what was in like the back, because my wife had a backpack that just had snacks, and she just asked like, what's in the bag, and I was like, nobody's ever asked what's in the bag before, so we're just like, it's just got crap in it, I guess. I don't know. So she was like, okay. So I was like, fuck, this is weird. This is kind of weird. I never had anybody ask what's in our bag before. It's literally the only things in there that's snacks. Is because we're watching Terrifier. You think we're a bunch of fucking weirdos? We are, but I don't know. It was weird. I don't know how to explain it. It just didn't seem like nobody cared about this movie, and which kind of sucked. It's just like, I don't get it. Like, it's a double feature for one day. Like, you should have a lot more stuff for it. I don't know. It was just a weird time, and I was hoping they would do a lot more for it because it is a one-time deal, and I hope they would just have art like going around the fucking theater. That would have been cool. I see so many other places going all out for this event, and this one was just like barren, and yeah, I think she gave us the wrong theater too, because luckily I had my phone with me, but she said, I know what she said. She said, all right, it's in theater 10, and theater 10 was like the big 3D one. So we were like, that's not the one. And so I looked at the ticket, and it was for theater 3. So we were like, okay, it's in theater 3. So we went over there, and I miss the signs that had like what's playing in there currently right now and what's going to. Do you guys remember those? Because apparently nobody really has those anymore. So they were playing Deadpool and Wolverine in there, and it was just like, is this the right theater? We were just so confused. And we asked the guy, hey, do you guys got any like popcorn buckets or like the cup with Art the Clown on it? And they were like, no, we don't do that. But they had like a bunch for like the Wild Robot. So it was like, nobody cares about the Wild Robot. But I don't know. It was just a weird. It just seemed like nobody cared for this, and I guess not. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I mean, it was a pretty big deal. I mean, for a lot of horror fans, and we had a pretty decent crowd in there. Like the whole room was pretty much full, which was actually kind of surprising. I was actually really happy to have like a big theater. Everyone was enjoying themselves. And yeah, it was fun just to see just a bunch of weirdos in there. Yeah, it was just fun. It's just fun to be a part of like the loser squad. That's basically what it felt like in that theater. But they didn't even have any posters as well. No like official posters for the movie outside the theater, which was just kind of dumb because we wanted to take a picture next to it. And then, yeah, but it was fun. It was fun watching Terrifier 2, which we just watched it recently as well. But watching Terrifier 2 in theaters was so much fun. Terrifier 2 is such a fun movie. I love that movie to death. And yeah, it was a fun time, and it's fun to see a lot of people who didn't actually watch it. I was expecting everybody to be in there to watch it, but no, it just seemed like everyone was getting shocked, and they were like, "Oh my gosh!" It was fun. It was a fun time. Nobody threw up. Nobody walked out, which is cool. I respect. I was kind of hoping for, but I feel like if you're getting the double feature, you know what you're getting into, and everyone's familiar with what's going on. And they all look like they were familiar on what they were getting into, so they had the stomach for it. And then after that, they said they had a 15-minute intermission before they played the third movie. So we went out, we used the bathroom, and we kind of got like a refill on our drink. We came back, and it was already starting, and it was not 15 minutes. So I was like, "What the fuck?" So it was dumb. It was dumb that they did that, but it's whatever. But we got there, and it was a brutal movie, and I didn't feel sick. I don't know if I'm just numb to it by now, but I didn't think it was like, it was over the top, but it was just like, it wasn't enough for me to like, ooh and ah. There was one part in there that did, and that kind of was like, ugh, stop. But it was a fun time, but just, it was awesome. So after the movie, we waited till the credits. A lot of people left. I'm pretty sure nobody got the memo, but then they played the official Einstein Kills Terrifier music video, which was so amazing, and it was so fun, and all of us in the theater were just like in awe of what was happening, and it was just a lot of fun. But it was a good movie. And then as we left the cinema, they had one poster out for Terrifier 3. And it was like hidden behind like the pillars into the corner, and it was like, why? That wasn't there before. We knew it wasn't there before, so it was dumb. It was like, really? That's where you put it? So it was like, I wish there was a better movie, a movie theater that did better with that event. And it's a one-day event, like, come on. But yeah, it was fun. I absolutely loved the movie and the music video. It was just a lot of fun, and I would love to know if you guys actually got to see the double feature, or if you guys are going to go watch the movie and what you guys thought of it. I thought it was awesome. It's one of my favorites now. It's definitely surpassed the second movie, and yeah, I feel like that's how my orders is gonna go. It's gonna go the third, second, first, then Hallows Eve, because I guess you can kind of count that in there, but that's basically what my ranking would be. And watching that movie and just seeing like the way Art the Clown looked, it was amazing on how he did, but just seeing Art the Clown there was so cool with those new eyes. Those eyes were just so demonic looking that they were just so cool. And I love how I did these ones. These ones are so cool on how I did it. But I just like, there's a part of me that really wants to try and replicate that look, but I would rather just get a new head sculpt and like just have like a bunch of different head sculpts from like each version, I guess. But it would be really cool. I would love to get like one that has blood on one side, or one that has the demonic eyes. It'd just be really, really cool to see. But I absolutely love the movie. I love this little figure. I kind of wish I never reviewed him so I can review him now. But it's such a fun movie, and yeah, I am so happy. NECA really needs to get the rights somehow. I don't know if they have the rights, I'm pretty sure they don't, but if they do, they need to make a to-scale figure with their other NECA monster figures, because I would love to have a figure that stands up right next to Freddy, Jason, Leatherface, and Michael. But yeah, I am very, very happy with the movie, and I kind of just wanted to talk about it. I just wanted to just randomly rant a little bit and also just talk about the movie, which was awesome. I guess I can kind of go into spoilers. If you guys aren't into that, you can click off the video now, and I hope you guys did enjoy. But there were some parts to the movie that were just completely, like, they were awesome. There was one part in the movie that I did not really agree with at all, and it's how they handled Jonathan. I loved Jonathan in this movie. I really do like how they were building up his character, as well as Sienna. And I really did like both of them in the movie, but there's a part at the very end where they just kill off Jonathan off screen. And maybe that's kind of just like, you know, they don't show it. The last time we see Jonathan is, I believe he's looking at a text message in his college dorm, because he's in college now. And then it's the stepdad, or no, not the uncle, coming to pick him up, but we don't see what happens next. And we just know that something happened to Jonathan because it's the demon on the phone mimicking Jonathan. But we don't see what happens to Jonathan. We see what happens to the uncle because he's nailed to the wall. So, but it was just weird. It was just weird. And then we see the skull of Jonathan in like this bird cage, and they were supposed to like bamboozle us a little bit into thinking like, oh, this is the little niece. This is your niece, and not this is your little niece. That's basically what they were saying. And then they killed the aunt, which is the niece's mom, and Sienna's like upset because, you know, you killed that person. But then they were like, hey, I have a little surprise for you. It wasn't the niece, it was Jonathan. And it was like, really? That's how you kill off Jonathan? Jonathan was a really cool character in the first movie, in the second movie, and I just feel like they could have done a little bit more. He looked like he was going to do a lot more in this movie, but they kind of just killed him off. So maybe they didn't show anything because they were supposed to bamboozle you again and bringing him back in the fourth movie, which will be happening. I love how it ended. I love the cliffhanger where they killed the witch, and the portal opens up and traps the niece inside whatever dimension they're in, and it's just Sienna. She has like this ability now to heal, and like I'm pretty sure she just has her whole mythical powers and stuff now, and to stopping Art, and she's the only one who can, and Art's now just on the run, and yeah, just wandering the place. And that's basically how it is. But if they do something with if they did do something where they brought Jonathan back and being like, oh, it's never Jonathan all along, blah blah blah, I'd be fine with that, because I really did like Jonathan, and I really didn't want him to die. I really like Jonathan. I really like the guy who played Jonathan. So but I really do like Sienna's story in this one. I feel like that the movie really is fleshed out a lot better than the second one. I love the second one. I could rewatch that one so many times, but I don't know. The very end, the very last scene where she heads into the park and goes through the Terrifier. I don't know. Just that whole third act is very slow, and there's just a part of me that's just like, okay, speed it up now. We can keep going. That's just kind of how I felt. I still really loved it, and I still like watching it, but just that ending just drags on a lot. With this one, it moves very smoothly, and I really do like how it all goes together. I would love to see it again, just to see if I keep that in my head, I guess is how to say it. If I keep that, what am I saying right now? We'll see if I still think like that when I rewatch it again, when I get it on like DVD or something, and we'll see if I still feel like that. I'm pretty sure I will, because it was just a lot of fun to watch, and yeah, it was a good time. It was a really good time, and I cannot wait for the fourth one. I hope the fourth one comes out soon, because I really want to see how this story ends. I'm very invested in this story, and it was just a lot of fun. And of course, if you're gonna make a fourth one, you have to make it like go above and beyond, which is kind of hard because they really went above and beyond with this one. And there was a lot of scenes that were gross. There was none that really grossed me out a lot. Since we're getting into spoilers, how they killed the ant was like sticking a tube down her throat and putting rats in it, which was very weird. It was very creative on how they would do that. That's actually one of the weirdest things that I've seen from this series. And then they slit her throat and the rats came out. And just that whole scene was just like really weird, because it wasn't weird. It was just like, ugh, stop, gosh. That was the only part that really made me like, ugh. And also like the witch like slit her wrists like all the way down to here. And I hate when people do that. So that was also like a stop moment. But yeah, other than that, I wasn't really grossed out. I was more like, dang, they did amazing with these effects. They did an awesome job. But yeah, other than that, that was pretty much it. I really did like all of it. I loved Santa art. Santa art is like the coolest thing now. I absolutely loved his interaction with the Santa Claus that he got the outfit from. That was amazing. I didn't know I needed that, but that was so like the best scene in the movie. Just Art getting so excited to see Santa. I think that was so cool in the bar, and it was just a lot of fun. And yeah, that's basically all I really have to talk about. This was basically kind of a movie review in how I talk, you know, how I say my words. I do a lot better with talking when I like you know, actually write it out. I do a lot better on like Instagram when I do that. So but I felt like this one was a good one to talk about, and my experience with watching it in the theaters. And yeah, I would love to know what your guys' experiences was, and yeah, if it really did gross you guys out, or you guys just numb to it just like I am, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Just something to get you guys to give you guys a little bit of content for Friday while we wait for the custom video that's coming out tomorrow. So yeah, that's basically all I have to talk about here. I hope you guys did enjoy this little video. I probably won't be customizing him, but he'll definitely have some photo shoots. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I hope you guys did enjoy this one, and I will see you guys in the next video.